share ne like it. And my minye and add me number comma will be and on a most woman abnade or friend I won't fa. Meanwhile, because I am not a lawyer. Lawyer ba, dear Wobayane say, share video no, because when you be baby, ya brand a letter. So one interview. And none of Pabram in lawyer casa. Ya free will be interview or call interview by no. Ya sa brand a lawyer another interview. So womra. But e bianca wo free nipa no. And the nipa ni betie ya enka bre nipa ne be wo no. Na onimudie wo ye. Abre nipa no obewo ne ba ne be ye nye obete ne be ni din no na onimudie wo ye wonim baabi ani nansie baabi e wo se wokọ baabi ani kwan se wokọ mo a mo sori a mo hyedem eye mo nkrata no sese de mo ne nye baba mo a mo sori a British book eye so easy se wankasa wo be file wo form e wo online na wakọ akọji British book na emom da bia mo maami abana skin pay me ka se hwe wasetena mu neto waba hwe wasetena mu neto waba enkrata na wo kwaji ama wo ba no wonimu baabi a asechire wonim baabi efiri wo ba no marriage birth certificate no wo ba ne birth certificate no wonimu baabi a awoda krata no efiri ene me kamo kasabebuo me pa cho wo ba so tape enipa mohwe no Facebook nye enough TikTok nye enough mon follow ya mra men kasa biom mon follow ya mra se mon tape na mon hye de lawyer so oba de me meka onka ene kura de lawyer wa hye ni suit no won ya ye fe no nte no sa no nkasa kese ene yes ya na say ya lawyers no mo ho ye fe de stiff say ya me se ekromi akura de me lawyers yi kura no mo sere lawyers no eno ani Obekasi adeda wo mo eno mo de ba ye say 2 years and a half ena enti ya na mo home nte o mo nkasa enti wo kotie lawyer na eno na ma business kimpe me unique because wo ba hansam a ye beka eni sene a business kimpe be kire nsem ma kire mo no ye jama lawyer Daniel no so be ba betina yes edemra no dia ba na so de no ye fa abro so won se mo ye fa won se obi a wo ho ye fa kura wo pie na wa dress na wa tim so ho ye fa won person be so de wo so de kura na se bibi you like gentle gender ha me ka ye me mo a on se ne watena se no se ne watena se ne kura kire se ene se ya lawyer o wa ye fa chese lawyer si nyina de chese afi de lawyer bi wo so obi de chair no won so obi de chair complete suit ye de chair mo ene mo de nkofo chamade pa because mo ye good oh arade lawyer me pa choda what to say me gidi say rade adomo ho ye chia adofo ne atiefo ye ma wakwaba e de ba bonus campaign na TV so me ba choda lawyer Daniel chia adofo ne achirefo na echire wo kira kwan ena wudin na yenkudumedi ni so
me dasi bebre say wa join me for the very first time and I say for the very first time I will hear our program so I family me fee for 12 solicitors so we cheap kwan ya were North London ya ben Wood Green Station ya ben Temper Clean Station ya ben Hornsey train station all these 3 train stations you know we waiting until less than 10 minutes now we doing yeah office ya Clarendon Road Hornsey na yeah one of the only law firms that offer free consultation into no so we try wadren so our documents be who the call na opese lawyer be ehwe first consultation na oni ebe no we don't charge for that until wetimi abehu Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 me pa chobe mfremi ahomachi 2 na on fresh sister bna say me frɛ lawyer me nya no there be office hours no 9:30 to 5:30 but assembly too see be abecho detention jumuma asem ya abecho mu ho no na outside hours cramp on our prayer you be making sure say obi be getting back to you na areas of law I practice yenya enim see immigration na croford da omonda enunti na ya ba be ka ho asem but apart from immigration, also there were other areas of law. In fact, employment, wills and probate, civil litigation, family law, and so says abnakra, medokabi, ISNBD, Juma, it sounds mental capacity issues into anything to do with deputyship, any capacity issues, and so no, yedihu ejuma, and tanka wasem, if it is so, but one of the areas yedihu ejuma, one of these days, we said that to that ashahonia be bohun komo, if it is so, into and I no pay, so what joining me na me. Lawyer Daniel in me as well for solicitors as well as say member mamu education and make trend with their eco trend in yama eco so and anope.
Oh, yada, lawyer Daniel Kwe as a lawyer, one of the executive director at the Fortwell solicitors. Some kind, send you walk as a crowd to Obecas one me, and when ye asoma me, because Natalia Nation, no, on pursue be pitch an example na ye fin, and I say, enti me, a beneskin pain. Wo betina ha, and I will join me, Oba no wa she, because dear me meka, and wo betiasie. Lawyers no more me limited who person asem cross who me office what I say because your consultation and no pay na me ne lawyer Daniel ye kasa twetwe nkomo eye nkofo a ye frem interview ene wo mo manya interview letters 2 ya from first one ya from second one abra ye kasa no na ekoba mu e dey na me busa lawyer dual citizen
yes.
Dual citizen, near can dual citizen. Right of abode. And I'm talking right of abode. Like I said, right of abode, dear, and you will be an enemy here. And I don't want to discuss it here. So, but me meaning right of abode, Nasia. Come up, me buy and can make a giddy. And to you, me buy a business campaign. How what here? What better lawyers number catch us say, come to the office, come to the office. Come to the office. Come to the office. As we be just a second answer. A pay. It's in a map asking unique. No, maybe I'm a lawyer Daniel number will be alpha pen paper. Lawyer Daniel does a my favorite or bow or tune the buancasa or say employment lawyer. And nuntina mosha or none lawyer metana ne can skill worker for asamopa. 412 or module license Emma companies. Ope self-employed, me pachoku huomo. Self-sponsorship, me pachoku huomo. Pese wa wo sponsor ho. We are free. Lawyer Daniel na ne twetwe nkomo. One more. Any lawyers ya ye did nurses ebe krom here. Omo the first person omo de nurses ebe krom a. Enti no omo ben when it come to employment omo be pa nti omo na ye anatem bia no. Mo be hwe skill worker for sense omo ba. Me ne lawyers nyina kan me san omo be ba be kan adomusuko because omo ben pa ewo mu. Lawyer Daniel a personal number 079 pachochro. Obi ntronto so ma me 079 44 97 6161. TikTok for me per secretary. And me per secretary me and sawa how person me use as a secretary me high. Ne boa me patcho 079 lawyer Daniel 44 97 6161 074. Hey, one and a whole hasa no it didn't be better so eko. Ma me friend pa ma wa unity ye me ba we die. Che one pet challenge ba kokra gifty tano. Hey, gifty tano ho. Okay. 07944976161. Office number 0203 from Pomamedasi 325 7030. 0203 325 7030. Office number so new God time is the best why idea. 0203 325 7030. Fortwell solicitor so far as open lawyer Daniel. Lawyer, yen kwa dwumadi ne so and I will update be a person de mami and I'm in straight. Is there any update?
Oh, your updates kimi enuki to e bia me person me.
So me patcha na my update na yen kwa dwumadi ne so mesra mo bia wo show YouTube I like it. Wo show Facebook I like it baby patcha mo mani volume.
Yeah, first update I'm a person with to draw a good character judicial review. Lawyers at their core courts yama permission for judicial review, which is a bit of good news, even though you know, I feel say a good news. So okay, last year around February 2025, and abayano a day changes be a buy a good character. Say offer quite be so one far plain moon and I would be rack cronium quadi a or British passport and ya dia simply because yes we need good character and no and for a day a courts na courts processes until the first stage a permission stage say a call for judicial review into the judicial review first stage yeah, really case, case has been won and is going to there'll be a full hearing for it to proceed. Into what they are saying is say, so we year application, so we see me now 1 year application for British citizenship. Now you refuse you on the basis of good character, no. Not even 3 months deadline a tremu crown. Now person would they once would they judicial review a bar. Emma who kwan say ubetimi ediaba as we speak now. Anybody who is listening to me say, hey, being so at the time, na person obey application because person obey application, na you refuse you into unya so. This is the best time I obey the application ever to. Now, so I be DQ the movie into no omo application because of good character, because omo ban or the obi passport in a buy, or the obi dean a buy, or the or share obi boots, the remu. Whatever it is, this is the time for you to put the application in because the judicial review permission stage has been granted, and we are looking forward to say a full hearing. Let's say for June 2026. I think say court in ruling on the 11th of June 2026. That is when the hearing is going to take place, and the ruling will come out around that time. So when you application, this is the time for you to put it in. The second update, what say, during the earlier time of the week, Parliament a year debate regarding this issue of early settlement, 10-year settlement, omo de care workers, skilled worker visa, abema sisia, omo person, omo extended for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and so on, omo indefinite. Says what program is de bia ba the link to her. Yeah, the way to honor say obia making sure say omobe complete consultation. Now say dia ye ni mono enkrofo the petition by say enya dia home office for no and so with 10 year to settlement omunjai sadie no, and because omunya more than 100,000 signatures, there was a debate in Parliament. Now following the debate, I think say almost both MPs, both on the Labour side and Conservative part, most of them were in agreement. Say they don't think say a right say ombe increase. Ama omwa especially omu krum has say edadano. Now omu wie I think say Home Secretary ne make his statement to be said on the dear of say with the 10-year way in dear and so almost so. However, omu krum had said that lawyers neka said the transition provisions and only the subject to the consultation na omo dia to dwan senkro for and failing based on the results are omo benya for consultation omo did the final decision ebeba around April into say wo tie e program yi so na wo nyanko fele sa wo consultation form na sister Abna said just a few days ago na me de ma obi say wa fele oba me nim na say wa fele na so on film see we dey gina fele making sure say wa fele for obi o see 10 minutes 15 minutes I may fele there wow but 10 minutes 15 minutes but just understand say any implication ye wia enye obia owo nkrata pe and only nkrata na be affecting affect ye nia so obi hia sika e de akoye na application na oni sika wa wo nkrata no ba beje wo ho se ma sika bo mbi se no fa koye application se nye sanso a ode ne sika ne koye wia onya sika fa beto ade wo ho intiri ye nia no we should make sure say ye hia sem to make sure say ebe complete our consultation into the short update a wo am a person me debate to dra ene anope answer ne akoye ne topic no so enu ne sister. so okasa number.
Consultation ye wini, consultation ye wini, and 1 year the muko. Yes, a consultation in the bed decide what you say, a second for now, mobile, and now mumu dadano. Ye increase what 10 years now. And 15 years now, yen famon kaho, and I mean famon kaho. Say consultation in the bed decided, yeah, and ye wini, because we be a sign. And some my folk grab a sense be. And some my for a class and say been too coffee. Oh, ma, old for many in that tansy. We're no age. Oh, sign our man so sign. 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 What you say? Aha, oh, say, yes, yeah. And no money and I'm my econo. Wouldn't you be any jam when in your man what it? Yada lawyer Daniel Asiafe na ado afide na to ye photo solicitors ene na omo ba betwetwe nkomo no me pacho wo baso a wo dia ne se share like it share ne like ne fa ma ye ene ye baba bedi nkomo ye nkomo ye bedie no ebi be fa eye Ghana divorce certificate marriage certificate. I think this is a trender koso ewo efficacy mu no menim sa Nigeria so omunyi ntumu dia Sierra Leone so omunyi ntumu dia kamia koye say Ghana your marriage certificate is not worthed in this country anymore kamia koye say divorce certificate is not worthed anymore say no hefa ni bebu sa lawyer say Ghana marriage certificate no omunyi ntum Ghana divorce certificate omunyi ntuma wa hia wo bi wa ha wo peso ware no woni nkrata wo be den wa ware eye wahala wo beye den aware wo hia wo bi okromi ha woni nkrata wo beye den aware eno eye number 1 mijama lawyer obeka ho asem enti me pa cha mu amaba kromi ha as a skill worker ye twa mo visa mu na emo ye twa mo visa mu ne ama mo sisters na pa ho wo hia wo bi wa ha wo pese wo ware wo the visited visa ene be kromi ha ye nyina ni say wo visited visa is not giving you permission to get married in this country though marriage ubetimi aware de obetimi aware na momo no untimi nya application enfantum aware ne wo categories of marriage say wo betena wa sorry dem no aware na wo osofo edi marriage certificate no ato registry edi amount wo betena wa dem no aware anase wo bekọ bonsam jam council town hall registry ehon your bonsam jam wo bekọ ho no akọ ware ehon no ene ye me worried kese ehon so ena wo ware a wo betimi de agye nkrata wo kromi ha sa wo de wonesu obonsam jam ho na wo kọ ware ewo ho a ehon na wo betimi de marriage certificate no e de agye nkrata ye de ma lawyer ye bebusa lawyer se lawyer yenya ye ni nkrata no mimi ni bi me passport blank Ghana passport and I'm visited visa perhaps yenya ye visa ewuo so we skill worker o visa ewu we ye visitor o visa ewu woni nkrata why you overstayer ewo kromi ha won so wo hia British ni wo hia EU ni say aware ye ko ware free Ghana aba no omo so omo nyintum enti se mihia wo bia metimi akọ registry akọ ware ewa abra me ho e ma asem ana eno ye lawyer 1 ye jama lawyer ye beka ena 2 de enti a me pese wo bia hye emma wonu a wo hye me ye nkofo bebre wo ho a lawyer omunya nkrata wi immigration omunhwe biom omunya nkrata wi me abana skimpin onfre me onhwe biom mame nka asam nkyerɛw ewiase o fros edua o froso a omo awu omo no o sane a omo ana abehu omo enti da bia abana skimpin ya metumofo say it doesn't matter enkrata ekurawo still immigration there ya nwu krom ha no you need it ena mo a mo hye dem eye mo nkrata pepe enti was me pe fee waiver me pe government lawyer pepe enti ono anu ahye dem no an application me ba mo chawo mo amagina mo baso ede awo wo bia awo na opeso ogina ne baso ekwaje nkrata ye nyina ye nim se kromi asawo na both parents mukura nkrata eye British passport indefinite leave to remain automatically obane is a British and now say one of the parents no baako ekura 5 years indefinite and son amowo and also so automatically no obano eye British enti wa wawie o pese wo koje passport ma wo ba ehɔ no aye wahala de wahala ena waje passport na wie nso so na wo de kɔ efikesie mu hɔ nso so a kamia kwa akɔyɛ sesei no obi biara obegina ne ba so agye nkrata no they need to investigate you enti se wo kɔ passport office ekɔji book no de ama wo ba no a ehɔ no wodi kɔtu ma no afrase ye fasting memu adaye 40 days say ya the passport ni ma wo wi a na wa pagya won sa akosoro na wa ka say we lift our hands and voices we blessed anticipation and cry aloud and give to him the praise of the salvation. Now what be a one no what de urade ase. Now what de urade ase wi a. Now what do wani so so akire home office ho. Wunwie yo. Enu nti ye nyina ye nim se wo papa ye British. Wo maame ye British a. Boldly se wo ba no na akora ne papa ye British and o maame ye British a. Boldly wo betimi afa pen and paper. Kwaje forms wo post office ana se oko online na wa fill in application no me ka ha twi me se wo na wo ba ne papa ye British a wuju hudi a wa oko online na wa fill form no name se wo na wo ba ne papa ene ye ka kire wo se wo ba ne papa emoja mu hwehwe mu mra mu a prayer entena dem na menye wa application da entena dem British book no ye wo mu two types o ye wo pre mark British book o ye automatic and ye wo manual e wo ho manual no e ye omo mu hu omo papa automatic ye omo mu hu omo papa manual no na atimi drive all kinds of car automatic eye wa hu papa hu ba ne papa da bi aba papa ayira manual eye wo mo a hello daddy o papa gina ho obehu no when ye kase kofa aba ne papa bra pra hu no any automatic enti entena dem menyo application wan hweye wo obedem wan hweye akora ne papa obedem enti enkura ne papa nom lawyer ene ya na yesa ye application na wo mo de be kwa koma lawyer no papa ne say oh me ye British me ye bra wo bedem I'm telling you because they say send your name no wo bedem gridi na doso edufuru pe na doso enipa baako wa wo bebro 10 enipa baako wo de 1 year awo 2 aden 1 year ne yiri we yawo you know what I mean? Why show you what bedem? Enti lawyer, and the person will need a new nkomo. Because they say no, come here, ko ye say lawyers name so monti men so I know my yen. Ye person ye who say, kwan ben ye befa so a. Sa adie no, se bra interview, o kwaje British passport amaba. Yes, bra interview. Yes, kofa akora ne papa bra. Yes, kofa letter we bra. Kofa pictures we bra. Kofa we say bra da bia lawyer da ne mo kasa mo se mo prepare mo ho packaging se ne obe package your application no se ne wo be ye me mo ma me busa obibi ye pa wo chow ye pesa wo kire ye se ne be ya ye be avoid any interview ye be avoid sa ne o ma no e kwan ben ene ye be fa so ene two lawyer se ye free interview na se wo ko na se efikesie mu fo no etene back ebeka kire wo se akra ne British passport no ye mfa mana wo ho kwan se wo do omko high court ana wo ho kwan se wo ye appeal to tend or mo decision no down ansa na ya ba wo mo omukura bia omukura passport omode kwaji 2.5 years ti mejai di amount to ene nkomo ni nyina no
Medasi bebre sister bna I think says dia wo kan ye no ye wo enkomo bebre a say yedi me start efi we marriage certificates, any divorce certificates are if Ghana ever, and more challenges at CCR, a lot of people are facing. If honoma, I will go to British passports issues, and then so sounds so was skilled workers issues are almost so omunya any DIY applications. Because DIY applications are do it yourself application. O share with them now application. Any issues are air cost honor and also yeah keka ho ensem nti no se ne we feed anyway chi and patch ben na tie year because ensem no emu eyedu. The reason why we have taken this topic to come and discuss and say issues are caused for the past 2-3 weeks and any other topics ever to a journal. And mem started with your marriage certificates, any divorce certificates are if Ghana ever, any refusals are ever nonsense. First and foremost, sir, marriage certificates, recognition of the Ghana proxy marriage, any new thing. We've had this problem before. We have been here before a few years ago. And it has back to this stage. For some of us who have done this job for a very long time, we are very used to it and we are very conversant of where this is going to. In fact, between 2011, 2012, 2013, omo year applications that time when I say worry EU ni ultimate application e wo krom ase omo year application fana almost 90% were getting refusals at the first stage simply because omo de efie aware na echo Nyamin chadum, a lot of us challenged that refusal. I didn't need a challenging refusal. No, a krum has say emra no say say awarie bi ewo kuro bi so ewo outside the UK, outside anywhere. Nasa awarie no it is recognized by that country. Say UK for government and so recognizing. That is the law. Whether they like it or they don't like it, that is the position of the law. Previously, they were refusing the marriage certificate on so many technicalities. One, ombeka se ebia efie aware na moko ye no, the statutory declaration na mo ye no, manye statutory declaration ye. Ombeka se ebia bebi amok mo tro mo place of residence, ebi ohonuma okwakoye marriage, proxy marriage, or say place of residence, na or the Ghana address and asheso. It cannot be Ghana address because at the time na namokwako ware, namoti UK krum has say, mode ebusuya for in the kotina say no muye aware and emamunti. Those were the technicalities they previously were using to fill the way, those applications. Every china a court, the court was black and white, clear, say any marriage such as the proxy marriage that we are talking about in EBA, they need to recognize it. CCR, the type of refusals are yehu no so no. Yehu se omasa akoyi emrabi a omodi ejina so say so oma notice be any idea you have not been able to do it and as I won't share say what the sadia na ama enunti no omujina so and omodi refuse. What we are saying is say ope se uye awarie efifie ede ye application because of the way our home office for approaching those refusals, make sure say you have taken it through a lawyer who understands these issues and can be able to advise you what you need to do and send out the application up to. Se utimi eye niye edia. You don't need to worry whether they refuse it or not, because if they refuse it, now we'll challenge it our court. You win your case. This is what I'll tell you. So we ye the way you are supposed to do it per law and near the court, you will win it. May catch be says what that because can be say advice when you farmer and crofose se sisia omuntimi enware enfifia omunko abonsam gem no munko ware na me Daniel me nko ho enko ware because ebia wo ware no na ya bechew ewo ho no mo say ebia and krata into na war ebi nso krampa na enyesa but wako oh ye wedding wako to eduane wako ye we what the busuafo aba omba be di wechi no abe wa be wa she wo suit bi papa bi wa she wedding gown papa bi who do wo local authority our registry her our ware na efficacy mo for aba and I say eyes for aba ni abe chill say yeah ma won enware eye enum guase eye hard dream eye wo busuafo ya inti me that no catch say me nko ho na me nko ware a me nware so no me wo fie but say me ye wo fie a make sure say obeye no kwan so a say you refuse you na say the court meet me jira we chi na me do court say why ye the way it's supposed to be done and based on the facts why the way it's supposed to be done asem na efficacy move for air can enye ne kre into the court omumbra na omumbe defended. That is what I'll tell you when it comes to the issue of the marriage certificates and the divorce certificates that is coming from Ghana. She knew what we still have to proceed with it. We still have to challenge it if we have to challenge it. And one secondly, we are also talking about skilled workers and DIY applications and as a do-it-yourself application. Sister Abena, time na year can't assemble make a British birth certificates and passports as at the last point. But DIY applications for the past 4 weeks or so, main kind income menya bear 10 cases I for the almost too many. Utie asem ni area eya homte mobo sad. Sad because you see say yeah omoba krum has say nansing with COS and skilled worker no family brain no are very well educated. Sebi omunimade they are doing very well Ghana and omeja omejuma ho and omaba. So they are not sebi minka say they are not less educated. You know almost feel say application I'm a lawyer, na mama £500 and I'm on £200 why I'm no. It's not them, me I am and they are doing their own applications, and it is causing a lot of problems. If you are no bones a application, if you are company, they say ya cancel almost sponsorship license. Na me na dom wakunya another sponsorship license or switch. Or best switch no share them no na de or be no mistake or obey no na enunti ne family member ebia ne yere ne kunu ne mba application no akosei almost section 3C leave asay this year wa be illegal uye ho hwia enye and sister Bra me same way so many times no and drag crampo me be 3 just for ukrofo a oma frewa utimi hu se asema be ka kire omo de eya eye me ya bebre se me ka kire obi se what dear way dear she knew I met in Yama. I can't do I say a pasca. Oh yeah, she enye. I say we share milk a good form. What's the sanoma enye? And we are getting this a lot, and we are getting it because in Crofona Omode Urban and Sebe, they are well educated and they think say they can do it themselves, and they are messing those applications and they are messing them. And yeah, baby, make us say. Krom ha no dia ya kese krom ha ne se wo enkrata na wo krata ebe say if you will say and the yapa because you have tasted the fruits before and now you are losing it. It's being taken away from you. Or bank card, or bank, wait, maybe your bank or national insurance number. If you all of a sudden so pay Juma, now you will be doing their pay Juma, Mboa, Air Hunty. A being so now a Juma papa be a fee that we jack on our back. Into the bank, not them emane and say. Misremo pa because nkrofo bebre application say ema man ya onye omebusu for mu dependents and so e say because omo try some be omuniama by themselves. Thirdly, there has been decision be minya for the past few days. We are seeing a certain trend with home office, and also no, I feel say a very important say nkrofo ebehye no so na obehu dia omoye and when so skilled workers ehun. Say owo ho no mo na say sister Abena wo company etro say yakoyi ni efi or sponsorship no so simply because you failed to take the job mpacho se would see me a bench them and case me yet my own application because their home office for air can see and say nipa no eba krom ha no company ne si omu ni hours a omo de be ma no amana aye nti ne nipa ne tifie na nyame adom ode 20 hours eye ejuma kakra kakra na ode we bia ode ne ala bi are all surviving all of a sudden no home office for actually ne say we jai say and I say after no crampo no we jai home office for actually say omu try and crack them because ono anim say company ne mane hours no na ono akopɛ ekwan foforo a ode kwa akọ switch e de akọ bibi foforo so na home office for a refuse here ade na home office for refuse here home office for a refuse here say company na ekofa ni fee Ghana e buy ejuma na omode man no company na chro mo say ono e refuse say obey ejuma into the home office for say nipa na ode skilled worker visa e ba akrom ha or J skilled worker visa by deceit or try and throw in a odibeji skilled worker visa because na drain no wanye na drain say obeye ejuma no na ade baako nso almost san gina so a omodi refuse application crown pa eye me 11 ne say almost see ejuma na oba abeye no almost share ehuma mu no na ejuma no let's say ejuma no wo Manchester but almost share no airport a okofa ba no airport no ewo Gatwick na just say all ba no ankasa no ofifie eba no ono ankasa no wa na adwen say ejuma no onye dada na all ba because wo be ye ejuma na adenti na we ejuma wo Manchester na wamfa ebia Birmingham na wamfa Manchester airport na okofa Gatwick me dwen ho me si efe die em say if you can say move for almost dream and answer almost stretchy niamana amana broso because we there very ridiculous because with aden ausimika say ebia me tra ticket na me who say Glasgow ticket cheaper than Gatwick into the mefa Glasgow me we adama to tomu afa coach na me dia be ejuma aden na nunti ube gina so be ka say na me mpese me ye ejuma na nti me twa ntro now you see when your company ne echo catch almost say you fail to take up the job now it's not them fail say oh wakasa ya me 60 days into the metro into me nya ho hwe now share them now what they are saying is say because we try and throw I would J visa now would nim say one yes skilled work now the back room are saying I would J by the city yeah ban no 10 years because we can throw now the visa at the back room has say into any application via or obey for 10 years. This is the implication of what the Home Office is saying, and this is how serious it is that people need to not sit at home and do DIY, do it yourself applications. So be a seer for phone na free lawyer and abisa. And the yana say, me no the at the crown put say, I don't charge to do consultation. Into who need excuse say Obeka say, oh, let me nisi come the consultation to me beside. To no frame now catch us one frame in beside na me koye madia. Maybe so say no because excuse me now because man being due for consultation. So why didn't you call us to ask us those questions to make sure you know what you are doing? This is what is happening. And this is the trend. Into no say we are skilled worker and say we company name my hours. Me de bia me kan e wo krom ha say we are skilled worker and say we company name my hours. Every Monday bia send the company name message say me available hours ben hefa na me nko ejuma then me have just send a message to the company say me available to do work, give me the hours or see you 8 hours in you now they are told just get the evidence because say be told to say they are refusal way at to that is the evidence that you are going to use to say oh buy and you will pay and I would it them and I will see when juma there be obi wo ho no ma wa ba na wa friend is on brand number ye juma na oti baby ye dia ope into people need to make sure say they are doing what they ought to do into the bench shut them and kase or media ya mami hours in menya 20 hours into me okay there be every day be every Monday be every Tuesday be once a week be send the message say oh, me available ejuma na hefa na menko or say be ni ho fine na wo train akopem say ubenya bibi into no don't just sit there and just leave it as it is into no no me third warning amede man for almost share them omenya those letters that they are not doing anything about it and they think say hey okay they will be fine now no Yembra British passports application for Enkwala challenges. Your final conversation and that's your final topic for this morning's chat. I have a ban British book aye jima Enkwala yenya yini mu se eno die eno na yejina so dia jinkrata de da na meno meka se asembia esia eya na ye lawyers aya ye juma na I check akra no ye hu bida. And this issue, no, so no me can if it so say this is not the first time our Home Office for I try say on best way. So a few years ago, 2012, 2013, 2014, they started this issue. And we managed to fight it, and then they stopped. You know, Masankofa Ababio. Into no Muamutie, backroom na mutie for don't think say this is the first time our Home Office for yes, I interviews you any DNA request. Yeah, that in the Asambabio. Let's put it this way: say we are familiar and we are used to how to deal with this issue. And also a bad pension them and deal with it and diabo say first and foremost, Nyamia Yawadom, Oba Krum and Wabefa Efu. Ofa Efu no so no akolane papa no bia na onye sure say eye akwesi na onene fa efu no ana say eye kojo na onene fa efu no ba say ohwe akwesi ni kojo na akwesi won krata kojo de oni krata ono so ye ala ti say me ntine when na ode be hye no. In fact ohwe dia owon krata na ode ama no say onye ebia ono nso akwesi na owon krata no nso no onye na dwen say akwakoye DNA na say bibi nti odi share no say okay and they may we na ma may book na ma kola now so ho ato na wetimi e de ahwe we simply because onim de one wa ye into na nya fa so ba baby say mu say enye me because sister na say wa wuni so okoka say enye wo ne e ko check na say eye wo a ma me no anhwe kra no won kasa bio into no say e ka say wo a na wa ye din na wa ye den wa koye book na ama akola no na okwakoye book no what we have realized in say ukwakoye book na Home Office for esebra na be you are no be church mu den e course bra interview ni ade minia be ma minia ba very common for them to do that. And when you are doing that, you need to be prepared. You need to know what type of questions they can ask you, and you have to be able to go and answer. You see, what you need to understand it, say, you don't need to be in a relationship to have a child with Obi. Interview now walk on a yet relationship interview. It can happen, say nipa no crown pono, ukoshia no nightclub, in our nene dab one, in our fire funu, in our call, in our diabro. Inti enye anfansa na oba be bise mu, ako church mu aye way, into you need to be confident and know what you are doing. And go for the interview, know the type of questions. Say there are so many applications and I say, oh yeah, your interview. Because people know say a interview, so more your application, they prepare their back of their mind, say, may your application say in case you say a friend say member interviewer, same way na mekwakoka. Into we need to understand say we have come to a stage whereby if you can say move on and as a passport for an FE say they need to interview people to give them the British passport. Nyamin chadom enye obiane from for interview. Ebi mo honoma omo ya the more without any problems. And nekramene wo saying there are people who, as of last week, have received their passports without them being called for interview. But so your application, at least be prepared that you can be invited for interview. They are inviting you for interview to make check say would you mean a will question and will answers a woman at the same. In fact, questions need your movie so honomono. And like it can happen so when you be share back now in the but nipa no crampo ni mami din crampo wuni ni papa din wuni because found who onye wadwen so ba be ware nipa no onye wadwen so nipa ni ba betina. So when you go for the interview and you are prepared to answer those questions, you should be able to be prepared. The good thing that everybody needs to understand is whether a passport office or say a home office for obia ni honoma obetimi a show say go DNA answer na wabeje enkrata emrabia ni honum a show say DNA answer na waye enkrata. The only thing they can ask you is say you should volunteer DNA. Volunteer na enye by force, enye mandatory. Intino say ye invite you na wako interview no na wa prepare ye na ye be volunteer na say won volunteer and no interest say yes it me jina so na kasi ye mfa enkrata na emma, and you should be able to challenge that refusal and take the matter to court if you have to, and we are prepared to do that for anybody who has been refused and wants to take the matter on. What people need to know is say refusal never any refusal be a beba okrum habian eya na ye what timelines ewo ho into the be in share honum na 6 months down the line, 1 year down the line, our first a lawyer menya refusal way, what do I do? And I say bibisa debi, make sure say bibisa is here, you approach us quickly and then we deal with it. Na se nyame ye wadom na be grandpa who decided say passport in the grandpa no biom, but still no person who krata and non so ye will kwan wo we are able to take to make sure say we are able to get and krata for the individuals. We know say and saying applications in the check because unfortunately for us, home office work was say what the application but to on the basis of your child. There's no timelines into first no say within 6 months we are expect to say we make a decision or may ye feel into the CCL challenge almost say well see I catch them say any timelines into no person quarter go to court whenever we are ready. We are going to give you the decision as and when we feel say you are due, and as and when it gets your turn into no minya bema. Don't sit in the house, don't sit in your room and then just cry and say oh nancy dear ye farmer for then I may any part of the process, any stage of the process, I refuse. We have been here before 2012, 2013, 2014, and we dealt with it and it stopped, and then it's coming back again, and we are going to deal with it again. Into the say, if you have that challenge, or you are struggling, or you don't know what to do because of XYZ, and as because of interview proposition or model, just don't cry, but call us, and we'll be willing to take you through the process. We'll show you what you need to do. Yɛbɛkyerɛ kwan akwankyerɛ a wobɛyɛ na wetumi edenya won krata no na wetumi etina krom ha say ne sɛdeɛ mekaayɛ no, there are so many options available, but I know for a fact say there are so many people listening out there omo betia see and dem so ma betie say lawyer say me lawyer be say nti enye ni nia na betimi abeka ewo afidie so say ye be see ama but dem betimi aka kyerɛ ne say that problem that we are facing now no, it's not new to us. We are used to it and we know ways and means I betimi afa so na etimi dia ye for application at their momo. At this stage and me sure say with these 4 or 5 topics I are discussing and I no pay no bebree bewo questions BB which is peculiar to you that you talk about. Now sister, now one thing I'm a person me can't answer na ye be phone line also na ye take questions and they say ye betina efidie so na ye church enyame mu a the purpose of this enyama ye church and say ye person ye bie mu ni for enyama kakra bi and ne nkyerɛ sɛ betie na koye unyama ewofie, because one of the people ameni omukasa recently said lawyer mete wo efidie so say we skilled worker na ebia we switcher ehu eni faso say we dependent no so ebe switch ni bi enu nti na metina ase na manye hwe na me dependent ni de na ekose eho na me kire mu say da bi si ebe ka sa asem no ewo efidie so a efa bi ne eye no krese ehu hia say obeye application, but it does not apply to anyone. For instance, say uwo krom has say now the skilled worker COS and a buy na ye revoke wo license no, not because of that into wakonya switch na wo switch ya. You don't say may yes switch into the me yere ne member de me nye emomo because my tise lawyer ka say ehu hia say me ya momo. There be once a ye revoke license, you need to do the application for both dependents or dependents via homogeneous. However, say enye say you revoke your license, but oh ye juma ebia wo ba ha say will company name of 5 years and I will baha. Now Ubaha saying why 2 years na nyamia ye wadom ebia wenye ejuma foforo because we bia won we ni enche ho na say wo switch call the different company ne so ya twe ya revoke your license one na wo switch ye call different company ne so wo switch ya ebia na we ukunu ne won ba ne de still no over 5 years ewu that situation you know ehu ehia say omo be switch immediately until say you have the financial means to do that. Into no, you can see say obi obeti asem ewa ha ben ka say ometi say na meti say na no ntina meti na then am hear me application because asem na ya can it may be different from your personal circumstances. Into no see ebe can asem wa ha sia don't take it as legal advice and base that and use it to make your applications. Frɛ na yɛnkyerɛkyerɛ mu frɛ na fa wo personal circumstances bisa na yɛntimi nkyerɛkyerɛ mu yɛ so that you can do the right thing so that you don't fall into this trap because say deɛ mekaeɛ no ɛyɛ na ɛyɛmmɔbɔ ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ ahomte sɛ obi ɛde nkrataa aba ha sei na ne nkrataa asɛe a ɔyɛ ho hwee a ɛnyɛ yɛ sister bena yɛbɛbie we floor na kyerɛ sɛ questions ɛwɔ hɔ na obi a wɔ no na yetimi eyi ano ama nkrofo because I can see some nkrofo ebe questions are on person will be sa ene me da se bebre but choka same ba
yemre ne ko enye sanka mesan de wo ba enkra no ehwo no because se say no eya na enuoma obo ebusabusa enti say omubusa say kofa o pictures 6 months before and after efabra communication maternity books enuoma a lot omudi nkan busa before my friend interview by nyame adoma next week no ye betena se di komo be pa chonsa me be phone lines atum lawyer Daniel enambe ni me pa che obi antro ma mubusa numbers no ma mubusa numbers me pa cho lawyer Daniel personal number is 079 44 976161 ne personal number 079 44 976161 akwasi mute yourself yes I may you are free so me bacho office number 412 solicitors 0203 325 7030 0203 3257030 me ba mocho me bie phone line se dia tum ofra wo busa question ama wunua o wa adwuma mu a fato so emusa ne emfa wo bia wo no wa ha why me pa mocho number say didi dwuma de 078 617 05200 078 617 05200 and now say 0750242279 me pa cho o hwe me TikTok nso a wo betumi afre Faith Music Faith.
Hello, man. Good morning.
Yes, darling. Amen.
Me pacho we dey assembly na me bisa na me hu. Na me person bisa lawyer say. Me dey no me ba school na me nye adwuma no. Nsensem ne dos na me jaye. Na sesia no home office for show me. Enti lawyer we dey me sorry but me na me share dem na me a fee waiver application.
Enye problem. Adwuma na wonya ye wo ba school no na ye student graduate visa ne crown.
Me pacho me be
enti na wo kra na skill worker visa okay you
I don't know me ye school me nya ye na afi de me ye adwuma me adwuma me ye 3 years and na omo ha me na me say adwuma no ya che omo no omo me na priority but no omo hwe me ye na me de me ja adwuma and omo che home office me ja adwuma na home office for sure me say omo me 60 days ba che otwemu November enti me share dem na me so me ye fee waiver application said the attitude said lawyer for the can na me so me ye bisa ti me ye bi na nyame adom respond me say mama me 14 days me apply on private life me so private life me say 7 years and soon ye into say no lawyer me patcho me
o manage say
patch of my man, dear, me one will chrome and do maybe 3 and 2.
Nenti private life, ukunu di ekrade enkrata.
Me patch of me na be dependent. Me crone me money na be dependent.
Okay. Enti lawyer woni private life bia. Fee waiver no wo year to extend ne visa na 60 days no. Enti mame na wo 14 days no fa pay another skill FIA because ma extend 14 days na dia because we need private life bia. Lawyer obetimi aboa no.
Mpacho na nkwala na wo ka omo ase no obewo omo okrum ha na
obewo omo wa haba omo 2 years ne 3 years omo nyanya 5 years mpo
omunyanya 5 years very difficult but say their sister na wo ka no the best thing is say this time you know obepe COSB na wa switch akoso enum mu no
was say COS na switch 14 days no kachire wukunu I 14 days ubenya bi mame ubia enfrem ubia ne lawyer nkasa why me pacho wa phone so no yenko mame free so mame why na aba no mu pedede. Good morning wa phone so yenko
me pacho me pese bi bisa lawyer earlier on no ka be about omumenya indefinite to Chroma, but then me apply for British passport because someone for Quine Papa so I'm back Chroma Hano. And I can say like a court, first court anyway, no. Maybe say now no me apply for naturalization and said because
naturalization not just when you indefinite away.
Yes, and yeah, but me husband.
Busa ma wo husband.
Yes.
O husband no ye den no be krom here. Offer Australia wo do bi nkrata ne bebrem.
Ye mfanisa
O ye ntunhye mu ho.
Okay.
Lawyer sefre no.
The best thing is say or they so onyanye application na onfa application and to hold home office for the ebe holding on to the application until say court in the final decision around June 2026. Yeah. So a decision so now farmer he can also join the court process because a lot of people are challenging it. In fact, even most of them are more courts in the refugees crampona or more challenging a case here into ubetimi aframe after the program no near poa ukununa etimi the application atum tisia why.
Yeah, na se wonye naturalization na wontimi nkoye British passport. Wo ye naturalization ni abre wo certificate. Wako ye council akoye ceremony no ni abre wo certificate na de be kwa apply passport.
Yes, but because of what lawyer can
there be the lawyer person kire ni ma me nkire wo mu. Good character na wo mo ka no. Omo say wan fa kwan papa so a me wura mu okrom ya bia wo do bi nkrata ne bewura mu ana say me fa ne say wo free continent Germany no mo do wa sheka mu no ma sesa ne ma agu so obi ka boot na afa na abaaye sankofo ni nyina no ye mma wo mo British book okrom ha and a lawyer say omo lawyers no e de court to challenge wo mo enti no ye mma wo mo nkrata no wo kunu so ofa sa kwan ne bi so ne ba ya lawyers good character no ebe go against him ye mano enkrata nemom because of lawyer for no fight against it no say home office for no a hold on enti wa wo fa akwabone so ne baaye no still kra no betimi ya application e dey atum say o pese wo naturalize it to become a British utiri ye ya omo de be maw utiri anye ye no mu refuse wa enye hwe omo court omo lawyers ne court enti omo court no mu wini a why you refuse on base of good character bia no omo de be maw enti if I were you and a lawyer ka say ukunu frɛ no obeye naturalization ne de atum because one year naturalization a wontimi nkoje British passport
yeah.
Enti e was so ye naturalization no na omo de tum na say good character no e go against him obe hodi one omo de court then obetimi adjoin ama akokot no ebi
me
that's okay Kwabena Rich yenko
my system, but I want to say.
Nyame adom.
But there was some Quenya. I hear I sent here, maybe say, my girlfriend, men an hour. Or the can be the buy. Now, or by an say, company and yet my man that is in there. But but I say, my dana, company trying to say, what was a bit I didn't turn on pay, I been here, but yes, honestly, I near Vintino. But what hold by bad about out a piano, men I'm in no way. Now, my book come up, I'm young back. My book come up, Rano. Now, opposite the job, but it's national or the GB. Possible, sir.
Onyai ke wura na chiri die na monhu lawyer betimi aboa na manage na ne ba ne so de agibi.
Okay.
Why? Onyai eno chiri die. Hello me pacho wa phone so ne yenko.
Hello.
Me pacho sister gina so. Ye bra me tie.
Me family. But then a bad bram, I school. I made them a document to snap school. Now, I possible say,
We you ni ho.
Okay, may you, mamma, didn't buy, mammy, you tender feet. With my Japan, I change Japan and Bissana Manana.
O de o na o je visa de akra ni free Ghana buy.
Say, I
And na me busa say wo wudi na wo de kofa akra ni free Ghana buy.
So bus school, yeah. But I never back. Power be another time in terrible school.
Debbie.
But mini abema after the program, no.
Lawyer se friend no. Why?
Because of the way I details in it, no.
Lawyer number the platform no so wo de see from me the be ma obi. Why? Me pacho wa wo phone so yenko.
Me pacho am pese me bisa lawyer sam kakre bi. Me papa na free Italy ba ha no mo ba. Osi onye me krata ne mame.
Na me
ya ba no. Ona ya ba fam fika na me so no me be ko school Italy. Ba ya ba na ya COVID ntie fa so ba UK. Ya ba no. O mami ye djuma ko na account wo bisa ne hwia onye ma wo se mami nye N9 ko ye N9 no na de misunderstand ba enti o ma ye fifi o no mi sister penny o mo pa mi ye si abonten na mi ni guy ba Ghana ni guy ba kwa ko ba to kita ni hanum
woni Ghana ni ba akoko he mu ko he
mi sister penny
aha wo so ni Ghana ni guy bi ko he
ya da bi me na wo afana kwa na 3 months kra.
Okay.
Oh, Nianum Krata.
Ghana ni no Ghana a British passport.
Mpachwane.
Ene wonyi bi ma akra na wuji bi.
Okay, na me pese me bisa so na yet me pese me bisa lawyer say me Italy we ne ubati mo bi a opini wa hanum si. Enti me bisa some be automatic am me
bisa 5 years no. Enti o pay Italy de no what din fie say?
22 years.
22 no papa boba am di say.
In my 5 years. This time me 5 years.
Into ba no papa tena for how many months?
Yeah, by about 20 na 21 year ko fie.
Mo ko Ghana.
Ani, ono ja esi Ghana no nkwan bae na yankasa ye tro we ko home office na mo ma visa na ye bae.
Na mo bae nti na chese mo bae no hu papa biom.
Debi. Ye ko fio no pamoye.
Na opamo wade nkofo akopa na che no sister.
Me pa chwa ni na sorry for ko honom.
Mo asori for. Na papa no okwa asori. O papa nso ko asori ni bi.
Na Pentecost ni elder.
O papa na the Pentecost asori no bia elder wom. Enti elder na mo kopa ne che wanfi mu ho.
Pa chwa ni. Enti mu ye na me claim for child benefit.
Okay, unim ye wi a almost provide ntie ho na ohia wo papa.
Yeah, na
ye wi a ye wi a frame e wo number we say so bye who say me wi na frame okay bye all right me pacho empress why na do ne so mommy girl yenko
mama bram pacho na hu say
nyame adome do for pa
Mama Bram Pacho, my question be na maybe so.
Sweetie Busa.
Say no, Minim COS dependent nearby, minim kuna be chai. And I menya me kunu for me be worry no. But me kunu no so me 10 almost 10 years.
Hey bay. You
Me kunu na menya me 10. Enti sebe ya na me second question ni say but matter say yes say would too ma no more refuse enti minim ho asem na me bisa.
no more refuse. Lawyer Abraham, I was so your skill work on you couldn't join when ya bear my for our penno. Now, when you sugar mommy 10 years intervals into a person who has a baby and a 2 years old, the 2 man no more refuse until I'm very refuse nana.
Oh, there be 10 years in a day any problem. Say that they be made them account if it so they say our their age in a day just number. The only thing they say once I frame for interview no mubetimi eyimu ano mubetimi akasa na my application yes so that say in case you frame crampa mumnim questions am mubetimi answer omo you refuse you them say ya ka ho asem marriage certificate no any divorce certificate na kwan ankrofo fa so na omo de ye no enu nti na ebi wo ho no na you refuse but ya cheche mu earlier on during the program they say opese wo ye application na se wo suro se obekọ abunsam jem ho no akọ na ebia during the ware na ba chiwa uni any choice bi as still no obeye efie aware na wo dia ba but se opese wo ye efie aware na make sure se why ni ye so that say home office for age na bibi for crampo so na omo dey refuse ya yetimi aboa na de why den e de wakọ court so we tell everybody say sa application nko de so ultimately application be our demo their application there, making sure say you engage a very good lawyer who can advise you and tell you what to do so that you can submit a very successful application.
Yeah, I'm quite.
I'm so concerned.
I really am a patcho. The question is, I'm say the school dependent in a Bible. I'm say, and I just minimum one, me the befan insane. By Nipana, men and by the I divorce, I PPI, and my befan insane. I didn't send him when I'm in your opinion, please, Kakrana, Nipana Frey, with him.
Oh,
The police be farm a job of farming now, because you so, or mobile. Them say na menya 3 months until me report to year to 8 months no almost stop me say me we are men fa kula no best set but they say my best set na we add a passport to man until me person me bisa lawyer say me the set no kwa problem bia any echira na
Accra no you're
Okay,
British.
mini aba
me pa try
or British.
Good. I lawyer you're British.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, British. Sakolani a British. Yeah, and who here say Obeka say wow faka now jacomomo. What I will say is call me and then we will put an application in for you. And that's how we know as soon as possible. When train so crampo ain't necessary train so because the more I will train and not a piano at the end some air but into job and touch after the proper action at the end. Why?
Off on this near call.
Sister Brown, Pacho, chair lawyer.
Yeah, Joe, sweetie. Me patcho munya more TikTok me fa phone no ma fa ha why. Me patcho wa off on this near call.
Pacho, na me tie Mosesi ya na about the good character and also we could indefinite. Na me worry EU ni me the visit visa ne buy. Na me busa se ICC na ye bitima akoye life in UK.
I will bet me akwa wo won kan ho.
Okay. That's bad.
Okay. Visit visa say wa wudi na ade ebewura mu. Okay. Me patcho TikTok yenko.
My promise.
Mama yenko. What is mama?
You me Diaspora. When they be sorry, ya mama mother. Not all EU settlement. pre-settlement. I'm on 5 years no ewu. But one an automatic extension of 2 years. But an only bear and me checking immigration status ne man no a bear and June. But why no indefinite leave to remain application why to this year October not 2 years. So
Hey.
when you a decision about it.
How?
But the question is me nana ewu and I may uncle so won't so no in April. Internet per se who say within this short period no obet me the
Extension of 2 years nako. Sana peso bisa.
yes.
Na 2 years no for indefinite na akodem 2 years no. Why na year my application? Wow wo ka say?
But there be lawyer na ye.
Wow. Lawyer, ya man extension of 2 years no. Obetimi de akogana aba.
But so send the application.
Ebe end June. And I want na ye ni so da be na mo pesa moko.
April.
Send April na be omo be kwa ye no extension in 2 years so be end June.
I don't think it's a problem.
Lawyer some betimi de akwaba. Okay. Empress yenko. Me that say. Empress.
Mommy, me pato, me question, me say, me the skill work in it about be dependent. Na guy ni mum ne me, but I say what show ne exams are when you pin or ye na me ni obi awo. Into me person me bisa say, akwa na makoye death set na me bisa lawyer ba ko no se ma me father's name bibi an shebo. Into me person me bisa I na me so aka 2 years na ye indefinite na so ye nya 3 years me ni twitwa aware me person and can me go through me 5 years ni we answer na akra na passport me di ho djuma aye into person me bisa say time then me to me de akra na papa di akoye registration na me to me aye na passport.
Oh,
Lawyer Bremwe.
I think say Mami use this opportunity and fama into Nkrofofo. One of the reasons why Nkrofo applications for British passports from for interview and say at the time of Omubewo Akwalano, now they are married to somebody else. And that is one of the reasons why I normally no application for British book for Akwala, ebe for interview, never catch yourself volunteer DNA no. Into no first and foremost, say uwo krum has say na wa ware na say ukfa yefunu na say yefunu na wafa no enye ukunu ne dia me sro bebre ansa na obewo ba no making sure say we ni ukunu ne ejai ansa na wawo because a krum has say ne emrane kire say time na wo ye no say na wa ware obi dedadia then it is presumed say akwala ne ye ukunu ne ba enye obi foforo eba into for you to show say enye ukunu ne eba no say we did DNA say we did proof eba say enye ukunu ne eba into no question na wo ka no metiwase wo betimi atwen unya 5 years na we dealing with akwala ne passports and then birth certificates re-registration nya there no nye problem but say eba ne say assembly kosisi na opese wo gina akwala no so edeje enkrata na say bibisa you need to know say because one fa akwala ne papa edin anto so at the time I will hear akwala ne birth certificate registration you know once I wouldn't need to so they will request for DNA because Ombeka say at the time of birth no worry will be for so you should have that at the back of your mind so that when you are making decisions you will be able to make those decisions properly but also so that is something that we all need to be aware of so we'll fire no worry will be a misrel making sure say na say when you say enye ukunu ne badia making sure say we trim ansa na akwala na eden aba na wetimi akoye wo application why
Me pacho owari yi uni
na June we na ni 5 years na be so ba December no apply for indefinite leave ba yenya activity bi wo Ghana e pese yenko nti na obisa say application ni hye mu no edam wo home office no e be possible say still no onya decision no obetumi akọ Ghana
na visa be no de beko
Pacho debi.
eno ni asem ka chen say
lawyer si wontimi nko na say wo di kotum home office form emre mo letter say muntimi ntu kwan
home office wo say is there no nti no mo say ye beti omunka
nti muntimi ntu kwan
na me ka chen say menye sure say possible
lawyer say there bi lawyer say ontimi nko why
Me
pacho jina lawyer so ne wo kasa
me pacho yo
say anytime bia or the application that to bia until said decision will be made, you are not allowed to leave the country, and as you are not allowed to leave the jurisdiction, unya fi kroni the application is treated as withdrawn into no kwa withdraw application into no seminar ba say application need demo amesre mo amontwen na decision no embra ansa na mo kwan bi tu a motu say anye sadia masobeti nya ishe why that's it.
hello okay me pacho God is good yenko God is good.
Sister Abra, good afternoon.
Yes darling.
Hello, Sister Abra, good afternoon.
Yes sweetie me joso me pacho me tonka
me pacho where there may be a quick one. Lawyer can say good reason say would banya passport.
Good character, good character.
Good character, yeah. Okay. Uba no ebia bema no so na ufa ba amefa. Na e ho na switch call nkola no so no eno so no ebetimi affect wana.
Impatcho there be affective say bema let's put it this way. Good character na ye ka ho asem no very broad. Okay, see a case good character, it involves omo criminal offenses, omo deka omuntia, omo tax omuntia, omo edi omo court ni ade a omuntia. All those people are involved. So what I say, but dia ye ka ho asem enne a ye ka say court no eye omo ba ha say no omo yusu obi edin edi 2 kwan omo ye to shame edi 2 kwan omo ye yedi omo share boat anasi yedi omo share car boot edi omo buy omo pe ehun asem na asem na akodi court aye ka ho asem as we speak currently into no those people na affected but wa ebia wo kunu ebe fa wo ebae a wo bae na wa na nya adwuma a wa switch ne de we okay kra we need issue so long as you don't have any other lingering good character issues ne de wo de emfa ho why.
My friend say, "Me can say be I done for why me papa, but when he open this US buy, omanya 3 years, but lady na quiet divorce without his consent, and now they are buying. Why this way, but honestly, me mortgage now, or you good to me from Ghana, and me you can say me poor beer or yeah, my fan and come home, and I'm then account me, but me busa say, I am be me will enquire for 2 year rent ma or nipa, so I become again to 2 years to come.
Na woni nkrata na ede na ade na ka mortgage ho
there be say or 3 or visa 5 years or the realm
na say lady na yi na free na si wo ma ye divorce
last week I the visa divorce certificate
okay
nti me pa say me sis we me were indefinite dada and I'm a man so in there me pa so betini age say gina member so because why you good to them or boy to rent ni
I just saw ware wo
sa
anti manen nhye so no ware wo mo ware
because acquire lady ni studio for did ni musika sa nti no ordinary first na make say any kwan so dia because onje aware ni ntum ye otua si os mo be switching na otua sika we ya osimini sika no asend ni usika nti na kwa ordinary first no ha adwen pa nti e ma ye hu nya yenye
Wo betimi aboa in the way of say aware. Because
less than 13 years because
so onye wo ba onye ne ba enti se obetimi agina wo ba ne so dia age so ware wo na nkra ne be ne step father enti na make say mane nware aware
Okay, any about
that lawyer me pa cho bremai
mopetimi ayewaha without going to Ghana. And really there any problem. But the only way that you can help him properly, no, our awareness, the sister bena canon, no. Minim say more than needing to mortgage, you know, so into needing at the mortgage, you know, so that. The only problem, and I said the only challenge with that, and they say even though needing at the mortgage, you know, so maybe grandpa now that's for 2 years, but that time in Yana, no, I worry about for. So what I say. So we cannot use those number of years, you know, and find BBA, Papa, BBA, so we need to still come back to square one of our. I mean, we say our any day we need to share that engine. It was our side, you know. But that is something that you need to think about. Say, and yes, idea. You say autonable na mutina a check a crack after 2 years, you know, near the area. But say the American, most of the 2 years, you know. So now our worry will be, you know, and only a ye and only a few, and senior satia calculated, which will be a challenge. Ebe do only a trying to crack them which will cause problems. Into the mondrin who ye and answer mo pen so I'm waiting me aba office near shade say na ya be mu ye na obi atin ho ase. Then you guys can go home, think through it and see the best way forward. Why?
Ope so be boa na mo betimi aware wa ha because ne visa ne ye ntwam. Yes, enti frɛ lawyer obetimi aware no e wo ahase. Ne lawyer personal number is 079 me pacho bi antro. 079
Okay.
44
Okay, sister. Okay.
97
Okay.
6161.
If I show you, sister.
079 44 97 6161. So scratch no oni kunu oni yire wo Ghana ho. Na wo ni kunu. Wo ni kunu. Aha, safa enti ware no. Aha, say eye kasa bebu na me ne wo kan ba se minti megina ha me kasa enti ware no. Wo ne lawyer nkasa. Why? Meku. Me pa cho yenko.
Pacho me ye uni. Na me share branch bi a me na nanti be say 3-4 months ni. Na wa be ye overstay wa na mpese ye pese ye worry. Say ye to ye nyoma ye pese itu ana mo wa worry pa mo nti pese mo say an be na metumi aboa na ye worry wi a betumi asa ejina na na mo nso.
Wo oba anti. Wo oba.
Afi asa me ne be o.
Now ye uni no indefinite wo ye krom here.
I'm good Italian book until more indefinite wa.
Aha so be a Italian book I no nche so we indefinite. What na? What na high 5 years?
Oh, matna ha for 14 years.
Oh, that's good. Lawyer ebenim ba wo ye uni o se afa no opona ne so obewo but ebanya memu. Enti ono so kwan be no be fa so beti guy na ye overstay ya wa ha. Obetimi aware no wa ha wa abro mu nkofia na agye nkrata ama no. Mama ya lawyer
aware no wa ha. Obetimi aware no wa ha but ontimi enye enkrata engye nkrata e ma no wemra onkofie. So yes aba enimu dia eden abema na so kofie na okoware no na one ne eden esa eremba se nyame ye omadom na se eba be mudia den hu nimfa so se obekofie no akoye, and that is how the rule is because of yefi EU ni mu into the first na nka ware outimi ye wa ha no sade ni desisi a etwem into eden a se ono so ekofie na okoye na obabak. Why? But na nkrofosro into no these things, you know, I tell people say mompemre na mombra office ni enkyere mo step by step ekwan a ebefa so na ya momo na enye hu sa obekọ na waba into no it's not challenging. Why?
Fresh auntie enko.
The part of my sister or wale British ni. Now Tim say be man e tete no. O tete na o ba on na jaye no. Utum so asan ko hobi.
Oh.
O fa ne nya hwe bet ono so no ni kun dada nso ko wale bi amoa no bet ono so ye you ni a wanya ne indefinite. Enti me part o so utum so mo pam ho. O betimi aware ana.
Oh yes, obetimi aswechi. Obetimi aswechi na wakoware obema.
Joint account no kra no. Omo onye ono so enchen so se omo be renew ade no busa se omo ni joint account obetimi akwa without joint account.
Oh yes, eya na nkrofo ye mistake be brief. Let's say joint account per any application, not necessarily joint account. What we need is say we hear evidence is say when you no it's not the same house. Not necessarily say when you use the same bank account. It's not there any problem. However, what question I will be sa first one is say obi aware no not na ba ha say no obetimi jai nipa no no akoware obi foforo na. The answer is yes. Obetimi aware nipa no but the timing is very important. Timing is very crucial in these circumstances. May advice and the bema unyaba say or making sure say obe seek legal advice so that we can help her time everything properly. I guess I want here the divorce and the marriage certificate will come at a time or the application be come na ye twem na the section 3C leave it so it na just say abeye in sembe brain internet very 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 important. Say before obe two anamo biano obe pe lawyer no lawyer akasa na wetimi aboa no how obetimi at time no by betimi ya mom why
The main way no on the nine so I'm so mujaya wareno or the call 2024 into no we nya will be our pese or ye we na mano na ipakono ye bonifita kuma bonifita into no on so see o show say ebi omo call koye awareno wa ha the say ne ye kikenya aye bebre ebi ana ye so ni mo ba boni no so say he doesn't mind the neighbor call akwa ya mano into no so no we person me say to say or you good to go and but to say na make an ye we papa as a babuni ni adia true say obey mano.
okay once nikunu no eye broni a onye Ghana ni no yentimi nkase ye proxy marriage amomo but just what you say yentimi nkase ye customary marriage amomo because for you to do customary marriage no oba na busuane ni obema na busuane na mo behia na omaware ntino ono ne ye broni na busuane be na be kwa kogine mama ne say oya ware na ma ntino there are only two options. Option 1 ne say ombeko registry ewa ha say no makoware. Option 2 they say ombeko fie no makoware or registry no maba back quickly and sana home office for ehun say e bia we one obaba kona na say previous partner and HI. Those are the options available to the person. He needs to take one of them, whether he likes it or not. But also what you're saying, say a year they can book an appointment, come in, you better check more step by step the procedure they need to take, and then we can get it done for them. But I don't see anywhere on me I proxy marriage now or more debate now so say on person with the application ever has it. Why?
Okay. Yeda eye lawyer asibebre yeda obi biara nso so aseme pam cho yemfa course bia biom. Mon frère lawyer number eye 079 44 9761 079 44 9761 office number
as a 61 ka uja last 61
079 44 9761 61 Yeah, good. Much good no madam say. 079 44976161. Office number 0203 325 7030. 0203 325 7030. Fortwell solicitors mean to be pamacho. Ma meant me out from winning in an mon friend lawyer, mo friend na, or no more a bit train a young como. Miss Ramo consultation, free, first 30 minutes. Into will be a whoopet to me, a friend, na only no akasa. Wobetumi ne no akasa intime pamocho obia emfre lawyer baswa na ye ne no akasa ewo enkoma etwato meda obia asema me frempon meda se number no eniguso no aha okay ede mame enti lawyer me pacho braswe
Yo, say omunya famine by bametimi atwa so said ya ene ya church mu no ensem bebre ekoso ewo fie hase ana say efikasie ene immigration ensem ekoso. The biggest news ye kan ho asem the fact say parliament eka certain year settlement issues so unya say mre we just have a few days so unya enfele consultation form na misrel Bomodiana Kofele, whether say Ukra British passport or Ukra Dutch passport or Ukra Denya, ye assembly by Inya ebe can be into no beyond making sure say obefele. Secondly, marriage issues, divorce issues, cause opa say what plan say obey application be our you so a fee aware ediaya ben shed them now one case wo ye wa there making sure say the be man lawyer a unim and who ejuma eye kodekoma lawyer be na unim what to even look out for with the marriage certificate or be ye area ema refuse so what the brem na make a choice this is sanstati bibia foforo and send it to me crampo at the court simply because o man ye and also another issue skilled workers are omunya issues with ours company de be more so we are skilled worker na company bi akofa at the wo aba na omuma our hours bia me so making sure say we send the messages emails letters text message, WhatsApp message, say we are available to work into say hours be aba omuma wonko. In case it's almost far with kase wo na one person over here juma wait me a use and no as evidence to be able to challenge it and answer bibisa and also idea. Yes, also able bo wo British children ewo krum has say book aman kwala na ye invite you for interview and no abe very common with most applications. Until say, your application now one, making sure so your application here. Two, be prepared. Say a fraud say bra for interviewer. You know what you say, you know how to deal with it. So why year that any day passport and also amount now do 2.5 years equal 2 months so making sure so the amount lawyer man I year at the amount because and non so crown pono it means some fraud say mombra interview. So yeah application year near fraud say bra interviewer you don't need to worry about it because it would have been done and done properly for you. So these are the issues I also and anope. Secondly, also we talked about other areas of law, private like probate, wills and probate, employment, family, mental capacity issues, litigation, ninia so yeah, other areas apart from immigration. As well for also let's say during the week, so person will fret because you can't be I want to say now book your appointment now me ekasa and any of your lawyers my main to say and me pet na me available for speaking. There were a lot of lawyers. Lawyer Dorothy, lawyer PK, lawyer Juliet, lawyer Pauline. All of them are there to be able to assist you into this. There's always somebody on hand to help you. Yeah, first 30 minutes consultation, free. Into this, who will be true agents one document you on a person one. Free na fabe training wow. Yeah, that's it. Be more joining, more share, more the numbers at two platforms. So we really appreciate the work that you do. Nyame ye adoma next week same time Friday yebesan nemo abekasa yebesan becheche mo dia elko so we hu dia elko we hu dia se we ye da se bebre.
Yeda lawyer Daniel Asibebre Eradi Enshra lawyer Daniel number ebnie ebio me pacho wo bibiara entro lawyer number tro lawyer number na ye program ya no ubetimi afre me pacho ma mo frefre no mo bi amfre because ye dwumedie no ubetimi afre lawyer na ne no atwetwe nkomo lawyer Daniel ewie enti upese wo ne kasa ubetimi afre lawyer Daniel was 07944976161 07944976161 office number 0203-325-7030 0203-325-7030 Fort Wall solicitors any normal ebetwetwe nkomo no ene ye di nkomo bebre afa marriage certificate ho afa skill worker for ho afa British passport ho afa refusals enso so ho enti no bibia ekire wo so amepacho friend lawyer but perhaps asa ne be kono men shede munye wa application no because enkrata pe yapa lawyer Eradi onshira medase bebre
Medase, bye-bye.
Yo, yada wo twedi aponyankopon abasa yi adomo ase wono okata munu nkumo achi no kase empuna epunu enhye engina se nyame no na aboya chidom ama enenso so yeda so te asetekere mada abodwe mu moja edie ehrusane obi biara woni etena sefiti no papepem sabre Erade onhira wo ebebre me da wase de na me kanfo eye Diaspora funeral cash insurance edi amaw me pa wo cho wo ye Ghana ni na wo hwe me na wutie mi a secure yourself, secure your family. Me pacho back home. Baby, I will be with the whole world. You can secure yourself from there. Ubetimi secure your family. You don't need right to live in this country before you can secure yourself through a Diaspora funeral cash insurance. Wunya enkrata me pacho bomodi ne ye bima wo ne ye bima wo busia wo ma me papa abro chirefo enne wo bi wu a wo se wo ye adwuma se wo nya adwuma wo ne be fo but Diaspora funeral cash insurance there wo secure yourself na wo ye bima wo busianfo a within 24 hours na no omo release wo sika ede emma enti me pacho obi biara wo tie me bia bomoden na secure yourself e wo Diaspora funeral cash insurance wo fra wo mo akachem so hwe no abonus campaign a platform so and then now I have an interview with them but me say wo mo a time no say me ma run late kakra enti ye hwe ebia definitely will be next week ye no more ebetama say atwetwe eye enkomo enti Diaspora funeral cash insurance me pacho they don't need any medical records before they can register you enti me slow register yourself o parent eye age no is up to 75 and now betimi a register wa for me count for eye Glandison roofs at the amount me pacho en chance da papa for ni o pesa wo bo dan so e wo Ghana edia ene uni baby akose e Glandison for e na wo betimi afre wo mo fre Glandison roofs na ono mo entwetwe eye enkomo me pacho bomodian ne fre wo mo e wo 0243 690 088 0243 690 088 another number is 0277 851-489. Glandison roots omowo Ghana abelempe Jewole Junction no eso. Me can for best deal door to door shippers at the amount. Me pacho bomodin ne fre best deal door to door shippers na no mo eninsa was so. O pesa wo ship on your mako Ghana ye baby di Easter. O on you maybe ade beko Ghana pacho fa koni sisia. Best deal door to door shippers de send your mo be fa no sa na etie. Brago catering services etone safro from me brago. Oh ye party, oh ye wedding, oh ye engagement, be a oh ye be a oh friend Brago catering services are on no ebedi. O Fred Brago catering services are on no ebedi eye ensa woso enti me pacho bomoden ne fre eye Brago catering services na won no eni ensa woso me kanfo eye pelito de ama shito de shito hwehwam me sro fre pel na won no eni ensa woso shito bia pe bia wo de ye pato de ye wedding obeye e de ama fo ani kire eye Kumase market wo pekam ne kodu dwanyina e wo Kumase market okopekama wo se me pe misrigs op organic enuane dia e a ena wo benya ede free ewo Kumasi market o wa dwumakuo bi na wo pese ye mo ho dawro emfa emma wo a mepacho bomoden na efre eye Kumasi market fo na akọ na omuni wo eni eye ensa wo so pacho me ba.
Say no to borrowing or begging for funds to cover funerals. Protect yourself by taking a funeral cover with Diaspora
Na
insurance.
oni no eni ensa woso eye nyame ya adomo a eye Kumasi market na me kanfo eye echina ene ne kwasia da ede ama echina nyame ya adomo akwantu mu nsem ebeye butu echina nyame ya adomo me pacho wa onim lawyer Daniel number bia afato so ma me echina nyame ya adomo akwantu mu nsem ebeye bue ebeye kikim echina memenda bia ena woni ye ntena se woni ye tena se wodi wusu wo dadwene wo ha wa ma ne hunu ebedan abana campaign ene na busuafo aye nya botere na nsam ne ediye ato ba bia da asam bie ni wa eba abana campaign enimu a asam no mintumi enka asam bie ni ho agesam ya abana campaign me kasa menka asam no na me kasa meka dia asam no sane etie bia no edru eye akwantuo mu nsam dia ye ka emeye etoye ebo 10 o'clock pepepe na wo do afidie ne na ade ato abana campaign outreach with ewo eye Facebook, YouTube, all the media platform ni nyina no obo a wo benya abana campaign outreach TV eso kwasia de nyame ya adoma Flames of Faith Assembly eye Thanksgiving service ma monkwa sorry no. Okay, mon check ma me hwe Diaspora for no adjoin here. Ma monko asori no, ma monko asori no, ma monko asori no, ma monko asori no. Ma monko asori no, me pacho monpa asori nko. Monpa asori nko, monpa asori nko. Wuni asori kwa me pacho bra eye Flames of Faith Assemblies. Flames of Faith Assemblies, me pacho. Flames of Faith Assemblies, Sunday bia. Yeshia ewia 1 p.m. dot. 1 p.m. dot. 1 p.m. dot. Ewo Keddington, South London. Wope asoria ewurade na basa ewurade ni tumi ewurade ni ngosra eye adwuma ne honhom eye adwuma dia. Ene na ye Flames of Faith Assemblies. Asoria ye busua ba kome pacho. Hwehwe osoro ahini kane. Na dia kabia wode beka ho dia ma. Anope morning devotion no na ye bue. Heaven keys the earth. Heaven keys the earth. Mo testimony dear urade wonam na adom wonam ne ngosra onam ne tumi wonam na ko a eye prophet Greg so awieye bremu eye edise nkofo afunumu ma urade nam prophet Greg adom so akora wo maame epoa na empoa Stratford yenya ye ni mu Stratford urade enam prophet Greg ngosra so ama ene akora no wa ye humble akora no watena fie akora no tie wo maame asem urade enam eye faith fruit so me say God himself will provide. God himself will provide. Will be an lawyer say unqualify a British passport. Abra last week ye fasting and prayers. God himself will provide them. Radinam prophetic Greg atomoso. Yet in a British passport amano. Though you don't qualify, but a radi ebemadi anyho abem. God himself will provide. Last week, abra ye fasting no. Radinam prophetic Greg atomoso will be at 9 ne ya. Ontime function pabwa ewurade ema total healing e bai he unni baby soma tutumirika brane nyina ye momunsom e wana abana skin pay me kwa sorry pa sorry a ewurade abasa ewurade tumi ewurade ahoden ewurade animunyam na adom eye kese e wo so ye hia kwasia da bia ha awia eye 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Ewo Elephant and Castle. Ewo Elephant and Castle. Udru Elephant and Castle abuso bia. say wo pe eye Keddington underground. Udru underground ho a wani mu tintin so no ubehu off license. Sorry, ubehu off license me pa chong. Twemu bra off license dan anim. Immediate 10 left. Obeba be to praying ground ho. Praying ground ho na no. E na sorry ho no esi. Me ba cho unyimi mfresu ma me ansa ko bi.
Leave your family with love and dignity, not financial burden. At Diaspora Insurance, no medical checks are needed, guaranteed acceptance. Cover yourself and loved ones globally for diasporans and family back home. We offer immediate cash payout within 24 hours. Choose how you're remembered with our flexible cover, burial, repatriation, or cremation. Protect yourself and family, peace of mind guaranteed. Get your peace of mind today. Visit diasporainsurance.com. Introducing the Diaspora Funeral Cash Plan. Benefits include guaranteed acceptance, worldwide coverage, immediate cash payout, and a flexible bespoke cover. We cover 25 African nationalities living abroad. Why not protect yourself, family, and dignity today? Click the link or contact the numbers on your screen to get covered now. Leave your family with love and dignity, not financial burden. At Diaspora Insurance, no medical checks are needed, guaranteed acceptance. Cover yourself and loved ones globally for diasporans and family back home. We offer immediate cash payout within 24 hours. Choose how you're remembered with our flexible cover, burial, repatriation, or cremation. Protect yourself and family, peace of mind guaranteed.
Praying ground and so na sorry ho no esi o matwe ni mu Lambeth Citizens Advice Bureau enye yira kwan kra bra na ye nyina ye mpege Awurade franka ye mma Awurade so kwasia dadu a mepacho adwuma no eye kwa adwuma ba kwasia dade wo yo kristoni a je kwasia da ne fa sum nyame wate je kwasia da ne fa kɔ asɔre na ebeboa wo wankasa kwasia dadu akwa asɔre ne fa wo nana aka ni nyina hye Awurade ensa da bia ya na abona skin pay me ka se mentena se emma bibi nsiansa ene wasu adwane akoto nyame ene wasu akɔhwehwe nyame akira kwan me pacho debi menye occasional seasonal church member ada wo hia moa ada wo hia bibi firi wo Kristo wo nyankopon ho no ena wo kwa asɔre wo yesa Kristo obedane na chidi ahwew enti me pa wo chew kwa asɔre eboa pa ne beboa wo pepe Bible believing church ne ko join ne fa wo ho ekɔ hye asafo no mu na ebeboa wo. Every Tuesday sibia redemption hour. Redemption hour. Wajie mre. Fa hudie mre. Nkunimudie mre. Befa wonto ma papa efefra. Bra, nebefa wonto ma papa. Bra, nebefa wani munyam. Bra, nebefa wusika. Bra, nebefa wa hudie. Efefra. Abreni brenyina eyesa enti every Tuesday biano ye nyina ye kohyia wo Flames of Faith Assembly say ekromi ha de sa abre ya me no wokasai wo pe baabia ye dia paye no ma paye dware apaye wo kromi ha landed dia every Tuesday bia me kanfo eye Flames of Faith Assemblies e de amount me kanfo Flames of Faith Assembly eye redemption hour. Redemption hour. Eye wajie mre. eye fa ahodie mre eye nkunimudie mre eye befa wonto ma papa efra eye befa wani munyam efefra redemption hour ebenada enumere bia me pacho bomoden nebrabi bomoden nebrabi nebebompaye oba fa wo prayer request efabra Tuesday bia wo ba fa wo prayer request na wo dia ba wo prayer request awo na wo pa penkranta de ne fabra eyen krata na wo pa wo nneem a wo dia ko home office no fa copies efabra fa wo passport efabra wo ye wo ba passport yen fa ma me pa cho print the copy na wo ba fabra eye doctors and I diagnose wo fa she envelope o medical records na efabra na ye nyina yem nia paye ne entafra paye ne no mapaye na ye hwede Kristo awurade obeye na ye hwede wono onyankopon obeye because redemption means freedom, liberation eye wogye eye fa hodie eye nkunimudie mre eye brane befa woni munyam begye bamboto wabraboso 2026 eye our year of fruitfulness in abundance. But you know maybe one more fruitfulness ne beba mo wo no eye wo mo a omodu o makwan ahye Kristo ensa enti every Tuesday enumere bra ne bebo bi bra enumere nonson nondu ya chakora nondu ne fane apon train station e wo ho a Elephant Castle de eye city enti buses ye juma 24/7 133 333 415 196 155 eba eya asori dan ho enti ba bia wo bia every Tuesday obi etimi bebobi eya frefre kobo obi etimi bebobi obi etimi bebobi kwasi ada ukwa asori now pese wo be visit here so you are welcome esa wo beba this Sunday eya our Thanksgiving service first Sunday of every month no Flames of Faith Assembly edisi wo ede radiase se baby a wodi abedunie ne de eye na wotwe na aka ni nyina no ahye wonu nyankopon no ne nsa but last week no na ye first fruit harvest enti eye Thanksgiving no ye de share this coming Sunday enti kwasiada eye all white ye nyina ye ba sorry abe pagya ye nsa ade radiase se radie da wase ewrade wa ye bia ma ye dodo obambo aye kese wa hoden aye kese ewrade wa ye bi e de amaye aha enti kwasiada eye this coming Sunday on the 8th please don't stay at home mentena fie shewo all white nebra woni all white nso ade wo bia no fa na efa bra akwase me de lawyer mo link ne ma no eye okay oso ntimi mfa ma enti mapon every Monday to Friday a day break me through. Monday to Friday a day break me through. Monday to Friday enti me pacho ahomachi nunum ekopimu nonsia eye 1 hour prayer baton sister wodi be shede mudie su bra wodi be shede mudie su bra ne bebo bi wate bra ne bebo bi o na nkofo kra na wo frɛ wo mo esu anya wo mo ne wo ka anya wo mo ne wo na ekoba enso no mo no mo sewo enso me wo bitimi ni kunu etu praying efiri ha kotena Germany enso say ni pay no you call them as a closest omo ene bewo enti say nipa we wo kaso wo say wa de wo beka bia wo bia beje adi e bi nso anu oni mo hwe wo ho adamfo bi egu obi aware adamfo bi ameye yi obi adi wo adwumem adamfo bi enipa bi ama wo bi sabre wo bubu agudem day break me through me pacho bebo bi wate from last week daddy my bomb pie say any wrong company enipa bi biara mo ya brabom omo twe sign e wa brabom obu ho a wo ba be di loto enuoma papa bi be koso de ama wa obekasa wo ho ade enuoma asen wo kọ wanim wo ka wo ye die kire na no na say contract ne yemfa ma obiom young guy bi a wo be hu me wa sorry Oba was say mama abena I really need your help. Na me say adan. Was say me ye good visioneer. Me pese me bie me ankasa madwuma. But bia na menya boafo a omo pese omo boa me no. At the verge of emwanimu no. At the verge of emwanimu no. Ma bana na I say apaskara. At the edge of emwanimu no na obi akoke kansem na afedie nipa no osme moa wubiom. Ma bana edie ben na meye. Me pa cho wo de ne mpaibo. Wo de ene mpaibo. David say, "Dia menene koba, my own acquaintance. Dia menene tie. E wa sorry dem. Ono e na ye misem. Enti me pa wo chew, mesrew. Me de bia meka kire me pa wo chew mesrew. Ma wonya me som nya wo de. Ne me mpaibo nya wo de. Awomache sorry no, eya, edin. Awomache sorry edin pa. Ba wonko ba bia. Wonko asori. Unko baby ya. Enya sorry na abeko. Wotena wo dem. What wo dem? Wa what wo dem? Na wa join it. Eye Facebook. Na wa join it. Eye Facebook. Enti me pacho. Mondays, 5 a.m. Tuesdays, the same. Wednesday, ekosi Friday, the same. Nyame ya adomo next week, Valentine. Next week, Valentine. Valentine do the do. Flames of Faith Assemblies, love unction. Love unction. We don't celebrate Valentine. Love unction. Nyame ya adomo starting from next week Friday. Ekosi Saturday. Saturday no Valentine no. Ye nyina ye be hia wa asori ho. Love unction this year that is what same. This year no Friday enumere ye bekwa asori. Friday enumere ye bekwa asori. Saturday Friday no that is enumere 7 to 9 2 hours per. Saturday no ye nyina ye bekwa asori anopa 9 retreat. Ye bekwa asori anopa 9 amana bo 6 Saturday ni ye fasting. Ye best start asori anopa 9 ye retreat. 9 no obi a asori down ho ekopema numere no nsia. Sister ye be bompa ye ama wo mo pa ware. Ye be bompa ye ama wo mo tia ware ase. Aware no enkoye Bema frifie oba frifie aware no enigye nim de wo maami ko mu wo nkobi mu de wo papa ko mu nso nkobi mu da aware no waware enso awo ma esuni awore ho e na ahye wo krama nyame ya domo a Saturday retreat ye beko asori anopa no nkono 6 to 6 fasting and prayers anopa no nkono ekosi anumere no nsia na ye wa asori ho ye brekia ye didi ketra be ye aduane aba ye didi na momo no anopa Saturday no wodo ye funu beto wo sister adie bibiara eye wodia ebusua no me bibiara eda wo so eda wo ma brabo so eye love unction be me bia hu a opew enso odi ni ti benu mu ano na wagya wo no okọ wawo mienu wawo miensa wawo 9 first born no papa no onye second born no papa de no onye kura third born no eye hwan na enye mame enhyeda mu nsu da biara da minimo bia ne ma yensia enso anya obrempon amia be ne ho ade minimo bia wawo baako awo mienu awo miensa wanye bishop kese pa amana be ne ho ade emre ni nie se wo sore waka emre ni nie se wo bedi apaye eye love on shame. 3 years ago, America, sister be an ni kuna firifie. Ni kunu dada ne se fa nkura ne ko Ghana ne stepchildren. was me pesa wo do mane ko Ghana one for man kwa ware na ema so ene ode nkura yi ko Ghana be ma yi mpe nkura na ni mu ahwe ode nkura ne ko Ghana na bra ne nso afrifie afi de na to sister ni nsese mu and the sister yi join ne ye love unction ye first love unction a Prophet Greg e declare me say ye de ye fast ni kosi awiye no na ni kunu na be fie be ma ne be fie be ma ne se ma ye nkonko fankura ne mfiri Ghana mra me say odifo a osoro ene ne wapam woni ni hia osoro kasa na awurade ni monyam ye kese nyame ya adoma next week Valentine no sister o ma du pepie kura wo de bra wo kunu du be pia bra fa wo kunu bra fa wo yire bra de woni ne wo worship fa bra be ma bia promise and fail ne da wonim wo de bra wo ye be ma wo tie me enwema nkoye ade ne kura nya adwuma wo papa ewo waha there be minus you wo menu aba ma de wo papa kom wo nkomu bio enya adwuma eye love unction enti nyame ya adoma next week Tuesday Saturday obi beka say ya kwatena soro retreat ye bedia paya no mapaye teachings bebem wo fie nneema nkoye wo kunu kura wo mpe wo mani mu ahwe wo yire mpe wo mani mu ahwe enkofo kunu nko na da bia wo tan wo ntia de papa ekura no hu ne se ye bone sister bra nyame ya domo a this year love unction no a different dimension intimate na wo fa wo ho e join e ye nyame ya domo a next week Friday no ye be kwa sorry e ye numere nonso ekopem eye non 2 hours ne Saturday na eye Valentine no yenye kodia paya konoma paye eye retreat love unction retreat next week Saturday ye pon nonsia na obetimi akodu Valentine ewo baby a opesa woko more details no me de beba me da mu nyina amase Awurade onhyira mo onye obi biara kese onfa mo free adomu enko adomu nyame ye adomu a ekina akwantuo mu nsem ye be dinkomo bibre ewo akwantuo mu ensem ekina ebeye butu ne beye bue enti kina wo ba so ano na wa share na wa like na wa free wo nua bi meda wase bibre nyame nhyira.
Get your peace of mind today. Visit diasporainsurance.com.